Turn it in once again down at the far end.
Tony Bartone advancing on to the finals, but it seems to be getting hairy out on the track. Are you confident as you move forward?
Well, we really haven't had a great tune-up this weekend, but we performed when we had to. You know, Mickey Ferro, he's a friend of mine. He's a great competitor, and he had me more than a little nervous up there. I'd like to say one thing. We have a crew member who's battling cancer right now. His name is Lou Larson. Lou, we wish you were here. Hurry back, pal. We miss you.
Well wishes coming from everyone.
And Jim Whiteley making a good run. His last 4 runs have been 5:37, 5:38, 5:39, and 5:40. Could be the world's quickest bracket car. You run like that.
And here comes the 22-year-old student Blake Alexander, Mark Taliaferro. We get an opportunity to remind you the next weekend the NHRA Full Throttle Drag Racing Series is in Atlanta for the Summit Racing Equipment Southern Nationals. You can catch all the coverage at the times you see on your screen. Now the crowd being treated to some excitement here today. You don't know what's going to come up next, and right now we don't know what's going to happen between Blake Alexander and Mark Taliaferro, but you're going to give us an idea.
Well, I was thinking about Jay Payne going over the center line, and you saw Todd Vinny do it. You saw Mickey Ferro get out of shape. And the drag series have really been going right on down the racetrack. Larry Mears calling the shots on the X-Side car. He's been on the phone with Jim Rizzoli between rounds. Jim back in California. They got a solid tune-up right here, and the kid is very quick off the starting line. Mark Taliaferro, final round in Denver in 1997. He ran the great Bill McCornack right then, and trying to go to another one here under the direction of Tom Conway. Let's check in with the stat dude.
He's also a 2-time Division 5 champion, runs up in that thin air. And the one thing I love, he's always had Tom Conway horsepower. Even back in the day when he ran a blown car, he's been loyal to the man in black.
And the man in black's been flat getting the job done. Doesn't matter who he's with.
He could drive, he could tune, he was an innovator with everything that he did. Every type car that he had won.
How cool is it when Blake Alexander takes that helmet off, though? I just love young kids like that.
You're going to go with that hair thing again.
Absolutely not. Was not leading you there. Does kind of look like a surfer dude. That's what that guy says. And unfortunately, it's going to be the last time we're going to see the 22-year-old. That's because Taliaferro is down the racetrack, 540, 265 miles an hour. And we now have our top alcohol dragster matchup featuring Jim Whiteley and that man, Mark Taliaferro.
It's a pretty good mix. He had a 5:38 for Whiteley, 5:40 right there for Mark. He said the team really had to settle the car down, get the fuel curve right, get the speed, the wheel speed up perfectly. And he drove it a little bit out of the groove right there, but all in all, not bad. Let's get back down to the end of the track and Jamie.
Jim Whiteley, you had a free run on that one. Now you're advancing on to the final, so you'll be going up against Taliaferro. Are you ready?
I think so. We've been babying this thing along. We stepped on it a little bit. I do not know what it ran, but it was better. I could feel it early, much better. If everything stays together and have a little luck, you know, we'll see what happens.
Going into the finals is definitely the time that you want your car to be better. Good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, when Jim Whiteley makes it to the final, he's almost unbeatable. He is the Goliath as he takes on David, Mark Taliaferro, a guy who hasn't won since Denver, 1997. Looking to exercise a few demons there. We've had plenty of action here in the second round. Now, hold on, Todd Vinny and Steve Burke at the far end of the racetrack. Mickey Ferro leaving the starting line. Will we have more finals coming up next?